factors, and I was thinking uh, about oatmeal. So now you might be wondering, what does oatmeal have to do with note investing? And honestly, when I thought about it, I'm going, how does this work together? But my wife made breakfast this morning. Not and she made oatmeal, not the instant oatmeal that you make in 1 minute, but kind of the oatmeal that takes a long time. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes simmering on the stove top. And so I asked her this morning, I said, why don't we just buy the instant oatmeal? And her answer was pretty simple and pretty quick. She says, doesn't have the same flavor, doesn't have the same uh, texture to it, doesn't have the same nutritional value. All that stuff gets washed out as they go through the process to make it fast. And so, it made me wonder, have we started expecting this same kind of thing from our investing? Are we looking for the 1 minute version? Or when real wealth really comes from more like the 15 to 20-minute version. So, it's kind of interesting. We live in a culture that wants everything immediately. We've got the fast food, we got the Prime Video, one-click purchases, instant messages, streaming movies, all those kind of things. Even our oatmeal has become instant. We've become convinced to believe that faster is better. But is it? One thing that's been clear to me, through the years is that most worthwhile things don't happen quickly. Strong marriages take years. Great businesses take years. Meaningful friendship take years. And trust takes years. Even good oatmeal takes time. But that's why the things we value most aren't instant. I think investing works kind of the same way. It's kind of what this video is all about. That there's no promise, there's no shortage of people out there promising quick money. I mean, I've talked about it before in previous videos. All the noise and all the things that there's these large potential returns, but it's not as thought out. It's not as methodical. It's all quick profits, quick wealth, and success. But after more than 4 decades in the mortgage business, I've learned to appreciate, something different. It's steady, it's methodical, it's disciplined, it's patient. It's not very exciting. I don't think investing is supposed to be exciting, especially mortgage note investing in a passive investing fund. In fact, if your investments are all that exciting, they may also be very stressful. So one of the reasons we built Bridge City Factors the way we did is, we invest in mortgage notes secured by residential real estate. We underwrite carefully, we manage methodically, we think long term. We're not trying to create excitement. We're not trying to create, we're trying to create confidence, I should say, because the investors we work with spent decades accumulating their wealth. They're not looking for adrenaline. They're looking for stewardship. They're looking for a guide. You know, Maybe oatmeal taught me something this morning. Not everything valuable happens quickly. Sometimes the best results come from slowing down, being patient, following the process, and letting time do what time does best. I think investing should feel a lot like a bowl of oatmeal. Simple, steady, wholesome, not flashy, just carefully prepared. And for the right investor, that's exactly what we're trying to provide. Passive income, peace of mind, no noise. For more information on investing like a bowl of oatmeal, I encourage you to give me a call or contact me at Cody at bridgecityfactors.com. Have a great weekend and happy investing.